everyone. It is What's Cooking in the Kitchen today with John Rivers. You never know what you're going to get. I'm so glad you're here with us today,
Thank
John.
You, Barbara. Thank you so much.
Well, it's Italiano day,
It's Italiano.
Right? Okay, let's hear it.
This is the other side of my familyano.
I love it. I love it.
I love Italian.
Me too.
Italian
Me too.
is absolutely one of my very, very favorites. And when I go to an Italian restaurant, the thing that I judge it on is the red sauce.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's just like Mexican.
Yes.
It's going to be, you know, the sauce and stuff like. But here, it's the red sauce. And I have a confession, you know, for my number of years of cooking, I've never been able to make a red sauce I've been happy with.
Wow.
Until literally last week.
Yay! We got you at a good time.
Yes, so excited to share it. And of course, we're going to make it, we're going to put a smokehouse spin on it.
Of course.
At the end. But what I'm sharing is a very basic red sauce. It's so easy. Now, these are the only ingredients. I mean, look how simple this is.
Yeah.
This is about 6 or 7 different ingredients here. It doesn't take a whole lot of spices and a whole lot of herbs to put it together. And I think that's part of the secret.
Yeah.
You know,
you were maybe overdoing it a little.
You know, when you travel to Europe and, you know, France and Italy and places like that, you know, simple is better, you know, and it always proves out to be that way. So we're going to make this. Now, we're going to make it a little fast, but in reality, it takes about 3 hours at home to really get those flavors to come out. So I've got some sweet onions in here, and you can use any kind of onion that you like. I prefer, you know, a sweet yellow onion.
And you browned it in olive oil?
Some olive oil.
Okay.
Now, it's Italian, so it has to be olive oil.
No butter this time.
No butter.
Okay, that's right.
So these guys are ready. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and add some of our herbs to it. So I got some nice dried oregano that's going in, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay. And now I'm going to add, remember, once these are already cooked, then we're going to put our garlic in.
Right.
And it's a fair amount of garlic that goes because it's really driving some flavor. Okay. Now I want to just brown these lightly. Okay.
Too much browning makes it bitter, so we try to be very
It'll burn
conservative.
So fast on you. Okay. So I'm going to let that go for just a little bit. Now, what I have found when you go to pick out a red sauce, you have sauces in cans, you have sauces in boxes. And my 2 favorites are this Pomi is one, and the other one I think is called a San Mateo.
Okay.
And it is
it's
in a box as well. And that it does make a difference.
Why? Do you know?
You know, I wonder if it's the interaction with the
aluminum or whatever it is.
That might turn it.
I wonder about that.
Which would make sense because when we take our tomatoes and our red sauce and stuff like that in the store, and we store them in tin, you know, they will turn. Absolutely, they'll turn on the top.
Yeah.
So I've got in here, I've got 1 onion. I've got about 7 cloves of garlic.
Wow.
I've got 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, which is just tomato sauce that's condensed.
Right.
Okay.
Smells good.
Smells good.
And I don't know that I've seen that in boxes yet. Right? Or is that in a can?
No, I'll get that in a can. May I borrow a fork, please?
Yes.
Or actually, I get it in a tube.
Oh,
yeah, and a tube, because you know the problem is most recipes only call for like a tablespoon or
and then you can reuse it.
Then you've wasted it.
Brilliant.
You know, so in the tube is nice. You can store it in the refrigerator.
Good.
And so here, what I'm going to do, if you can see it here, I'm going to blend in my tomato paste, okay, and I'm going to brown it with the onions and the spices that we have in there, okay. And go ahead and turn it up just a little bit. So I want that sizzle to come in, okay? And once this goes for a while, now I'm going to go ahead and start putting some more liquid in it so that it begins to cook down a touch, okay? We got that nice. Now,
the chopped tomatoes or the water?
We're going to go ahead and put the chopped tomatoes in. I like the finely chopped. Okay, because they're already small enough for you.
Yeah, I like that too.
And I'm just going to pour it in. Now, typically, I'd let this go probably for 3 or 4 more minutes. Okay. Because you really want to incorporate all the flavors of that paste. Okay. Now I'm pouring in my tomatoes, my chopped tomatoes. Okay. And I'm mixing it in. Okay, so now I got a nice sauce, and you can smell the nice fragrance that comes off of that.
It smells so good.
Okay, I got some chopped parsley, and I use an Italian parsley, of course.
Of course. And everything's fresh.
Okay, I'm going to put that in. All right. Now, here was one of the tricks that I found. So you put a little bit of cheese in, you know, about midway through. Really? So that it cooks into
a little Parmesan cheese in the sauce. I've never seen that before.
It gives it a little bit of, a little bit of body and flavor. Right. Now, what we're going to do is take our basil leaves, okay, and I'm going to just pull them apart a little bit.
You're not even chopping them up?
No.
Okay.
And I'm going to lay them atop.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to turn this down now.
And why are we doing this?
Okay, because what it's going to do is I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to let it cook for 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay, and after an hour.
Without water in it, you know.
Not yet.
And that's pretty thick to let go for 2 hours.
Well, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it. And when you cover it, it keeps all the liquid in.
Yes.
So that it doesn't reduce and evaporate.
Right.
And I'm going to get this down as low as it can go.
Okay.
All right, and then after an hour, I'm going to come back.
Put your water in.
I'm going to add a little bit of water in. Okay. And you stir it, because now, you know, what will happen is all these basil leaves will have cooked down nicely for you.
Okay.
And all the flavors. Just smell that like it is
I
right
don't
now.
even need to get close. It is wonderful. And I love basil. I'm not as crazy about oregano, so I'm interested in seeing if I'm going to like your sauce.
Great. All right.
And I will be honest. I will either love it or I'll be like, it's good. But
Okay. So that would be covered.
Okay.
And I'm going to cook it those 2 hours completely covered.
Right.
Now, all right, I want you to taste the sauce. Okay, first, just like as a red sauce, so I've got a little bit of pasta here, and we're going to use the spaghetti noodle itself.
You don't use do the angel hair? You like a little more substance?
I do.
You do either one?
I'll do either one, but
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Okay.
So I'll let you taste it as it is.
Okay.
Let's turn all these off so we don't.
Okay, because you made some ahead of time.
I did.
Now, is that the secret recipe? Does that have the secret ingredient yet?
No. I want you to taste it first, just
I know
like
there's a secret ingredient.
Now, I tell you about like sauces and soups and gravies and stuff like that. They taste better the next day.
I know.
When you cook it and you
or
let
even to freeze it and have it, you know, a week later is what I'll do, and that's
really is
always
wonderful.
better.
So this one I actually made yesterday. I'm going to top it with some nice Parmesan.
Okay.
Okay.
That looks good. So that's this. The second one is this 3 hours later.
Yes,
Actually,
the next day.
And no secret ingredient for me?
I'm about to put it in now.
So am I not tasting? Oh, I taste it without the secret ingredient.
Yes. Now what we're going to do at the smokehouse to pull this back into our brand is I'm going to take some brisket and pork and mostly beef, prime rib, and everything that we have, and I'm going to blend it in. But I like it simple, you know, and just kind of pure like that. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll put it over here.
That is really, really good.
Isn't that nice?
I don't even taste the oregano.
No, it was so, you know, minor, you know, in comparison.
That's delicious, John.
That's, you know, that's plain. Now, if you wanted to put meatballs, okay, this is a 2-hour cook. And after the first hour, you take your raw meatballs and you put them in here.
Oh, raw?
Yeah,
okay.
And they will cook actually in your sauce.
And see, I'm a vegetarian. I know he's laughing. I'm not a vegetarian. Sometimes I'm a vegetarian.
Second.
You believe me for a split second? Sometimes I'm a vegetarian, but most of the time I like a little red meat.
And you know what? You can also put you can put chicken in that if you wanted to. You can put ground beef that's already cooked in it.
Right.
Okay, so this one we added some chopped brisket and smoked prime rib.
Good thing I'm not a vegetarian.
All right, I'm going to let you taste it.
Oh boy.
Right out of here.
Oh boy.
Now what you're going to get is some nice smoky flavor. You can smell it. Smell that smoky flavor coming through. Let me put a little cheese on there for you. You got to have the cheese.
Absolutely. Find me some brisket in there. Brisket and prime rib.
Oh yes. Yep. It's our trim. It's
and why again did I have this one to taste first?
Just to taste the red sauce.
Why did I have to do it without the brisket? Oh my goodness.
Just
it tastes totally different.
Totally different. That's why I wanted you to taste it.
Two different dishes.
Okay. This has got great versatility. You know, having a base red sauce you can do so much with.
I love it. That's great.
Good.
It's good.
I'm glad you like this.
But man, you put the brisket in there. That is really, really good.
All fun. I'm so glad you like it.
Thank you, John Rivers, for Rivers Smokehouse and the Coop. Delicious recipes. They'll be up on our website for you viewers. Be sure to go there and learn more about how to eat. What would you call this?
A smokehouse Italian.
Smokehouse Italian. A little Texas, a little Italy, and I'm happy.
Very good.
Stay with us, viewers. We've got more coming up.